Happy Friday, y'all. It's time for another Pounds for Purrs workout, and right off the bat, I'm going to tell you I had a brain lapse today. And basically what happened was I did a tall snatch for my primer, which actually felt really good. And then I got through my warm-up sets for squats, and then of course I did my last single with 315, and then I got to my working sets, and I'm doing these reps, and I'm thinking, man, squats are really good. I'm getting incredibly low, and I'm pausing. This is an exceptional squat day. I'm very happy. This is amazing. And then I got through my double, my last set, and then I looked at the bar when I went to deload it, and of course, I only used 315. I didn't add the weight to get to 345. I felt incredibly stupid because I was so happy with the reps. Everything was perfect. I wouldn't have changed a thing. Everything was great. And then I realized, oh no, I didn't even use the right weight. So I'm happy with how I moved 315 and paused 315, but then I realized, you know what? I need to go to 345 and get my working sets done again with the proper weight. So I did. And so by the time I did these sets, my legs were already a bit tired. And at that point, honestly, I just wanted to get them done. Now, that being said, I am satisfied with these reps. They're not bad at all, but I know that my legs were already a little bit gone. My back was a little tired just from having done 15 reps with 315, the one warm-up rep, and then 4 triples and a double. So I knew I was going to be able to get 345. I just didn't know the quality of them. So looking back now, they're actually pretty good. They're pretty decent. It makes me wonder how much better would they have been had I done everything properly. But what can I say? I didn't even realize until the very end. It wasn't even to the point where I got through the first set and kind of thought, wait, that was a little too easy, and then look at the bar to make sure everything was right. I just went with it. I rode that wave, and I figured, you know what, this is going to be an incredible day for squats. So it's okay. It happens to the best of us. And then here comes the double, and for the double, that one felt pretty good for the most part. I was able to put a little bit of stoppage at the bottom, but I mean, these aren't as low as I was going with 315. But again, that's okay. So I did a lot of squat reps, and even though I was planning on doing a sumo deadlift for my accessory, there was no way I was going to be able to put any decent weight on the bar, so I would have to go so light that it would almost probably not even be worth it. So instead of that, I switched and did a hang power clean plus a power jerk, which I haven't done in a while, and honestly, it felt pretty good to do something explosive like that. And I was really happy with being able to do 5 triples with 135. By the third triple, it felt actually pretty easy, and I was going for speed. Alright, here's incline bench. So I've been doing a little bit of experimenting with this in terms of my setup, my grip positioning, the grip width, the bar path. And so today I decided to go a little bit wider than normal just to see how it felt, to see how it moved, see if it might improve anything. And I'm happy with the bar path on these sets. That was pretty good. I was not going for any extended pausing on the chest. This was really more of a technique day, so I just wanted to see if going a little wider was better. And then I found the pretty much the point where I can't go any wider, at least effectively. So at least I know a little bit more about where I need to have my hands on the bar. And pretty much I went to the point where I was putting my index finger on the inside rings before you get to the end of the knurling on the barbell. So I think that's about where my sweet spot is, and still with 255, and it's moving pretty decent. I got to the chest, slight pause. At most, I was going for like a second, and then there were some that were even a little bit shorter than that, but I was going roughly for about a second. That's about where I wanted, but today it was more about just making sure that it was right and just trying out a little bit with a different grip width. So bench, I think I'm just going to go up 5 pounds after the triples day, just because it's going to start to get heavier, and the more I do with squats, the more it's going to take out of me for the bench press. So instead of another 10-pound jump, I'm just going to do a 5-pound. Then for the upper body accessory, which I did right after bench press, I did a flat close grip bench, and I felt pretty good. So I did sets of 5 with that. I started with 135, then went to 185, and then I did 205, and then I decided to do 225 and stick with that. So I did a 3x5 with 225. And so yeah, accessories went well today. A little bit different than what I was planning on doing, but in a good way. I like what I did for them, and I'll definitely go back to them another day. So that was the workout. Here's the double for incline bench. There we go. That's a good solid pause. All right, guys, have a good one, and remember, adopt, don't chop.